Welcome to my Kitchen Alchemy channel. Don't self-medicate. In our articles, we collect the latest scientific data and opinions from reputable experts in the field of health. But remember, only a doctor can make a diagnosis and prescribe treatment. And yet, is ketchup healthier than mayonnaise? As a rule, if a person is going to lose weight, the first thing he removes from his diet is mayonnaise, because this sauce is very greasy. Ketchup seems like a lower calorie and healthier substitute. Let's find out if this is really the case. What are ketchup and mayonnaise made from? All ketchups are made from fresh tomatoes, tomato paste or mashed potatoes, salt, sugar, and spices. May include pieces of mushrooms, nuts, vegetable oil. But the fewer tomatoes in a product and the more additives, the lower its category. For example, ketchup of the extra category contains at least 12% of soluble solids from tomato products, and there are no dyes, thickeners, or flavorings. And the sauces of the first and second categories of tomato products may contain only 6 and 4.5%. In addition, they may contain food additives to improve their appearance and consistency. Mayonnaise is made from refined, deodorized vegetable oil, most often sunflower, egg yolk, salt, sugar, mustard powder, or oil. The product may also contain dried dairy products, food acids, thickeners and stabilizers, antioxidants, and vitamins. Unlike ketchups, mayonnaise is not categorized. That is, there can be as many food additives in any product as can fit into the norms of their addition to food. However, food additives are not harmful substances. These are studied and safe substances designed to improve the appearance, flavor, and consistency of food, as well as extend its shelf life. Therefore, you should not be afraid of E-codes. What is the energy value of mayonnaise and ketchup? Since the composition of sauces can vary greatly, the specific energy value of the product must be found on the packaging. We will compare the averages given by the U.S. Department of Agriculture. The energy value of ketchup is 101 kilocalories, and the energy value of mayonnaise is 680 kilocalories. Thus, mayonnaise is 6 times more calorific than ketchup. In addition, it contains a lot of fat. This macronutrient is not harmful and is even necessary for health. The main thing is not to overdo it. In order not to gain extra pounds, it is better to limit fat intake to 30% of the total caloric intake. Such recommendations are provided by the World Health Organization. If we take the average values of 2,500 calories per day, fats will account for 750 calories. And if you convert this into grams at the rate of 1 gram of fat equals 9 calories, you get 83 grams of fat. A tablespoon of mayonnaise contains about 10 grams of fat. If you add it to all dishes and at the same time get fats from meat, offal, and sweets, you can easily exceed the norm. Ketchup contains almost no fat, but it contains a lot of sugar, about 21 grams per 100 grams of product. And this is another component of nutrition that is better to limit. Experts from the World Health Organization recommend cutting added sugar to 10% of the diet, or even up to 5%. If you consume about 2,500 calories per day, there should be no more than 125 to 250 calories of sugar. This is about 32 to 64 grams. A tablespoon of ketchup will provide about 3.6 grams of sugar. Of course, that's not a lot. It is unlikely that it will be possible to exceed the norm only due to tomato sauce. But if you're already eating and drinking a lot of sweets, an extra spoonful of ketchup won't make your diet healthier. Are there any useful substances in mayonnaise and ketchup? Ketchup, like fresh tomatoes, contains beta-carotenes and vitamin C. These vitamins work as antioxidants. That is, they help the body to deal with free oxygen forms that can damage cells. However, the amount of these vitamins in ketchup is lower than in fresh tomatoes. 100 grams of tomato sauce contains only about 4 milligrams of vitamin C and 527 international units of vitamin A, while 100 grams of tomatoes contain 13.7 milligrams and 833 IU. In addition, it's not difficult to eat 1 tomato per 100 grams, but not everyone is ready to consume the same amount of ketchup. But the sauce contains a lot of lycopene, another antioxidant that can protect cells from damage. Contact with fats helps lycopene to be better absorbed in the body, and since vegetable oil is added to ketchup, you can get more antioxidant from the sauce than from a fresh vegetable. For example, 100 grams of fresh tomatoes contain about the same amount of lycopene as a tablespoon of ketchup. As for mayonnaise, a tablespoon of the product contains about 0.4 milligrams of alpha tocopherol, a form of vitamin E. It is also an antioxidant that protects cells from free radicals and participates in the regulation of the body's immune response. However, in healthy people, a clear lack of alpha-tocopherol is rare, and even those who consume little of this vitamin with food do not have any symptoms. Also, a tablespoon of this sauce contains about 5 milligrams of choline, a substance that is necessary for cell growth, transmission of nerve impulses, and synthesis of cell membranes. But if you have meat, fish, eggs, and milk in your diet, you don't suffer from choline deficiency anyway, and a mayonnaise supplement won't change anything. Which one is healthier? One cannot say that one of the sauces is absolutely healthy and the other is harmful. It all depends on their number, as well as on the characteristics of your diet. If your diet includes a lot of meat and fried foods, it is better to give up mayonnaise in order not to increase the calorie content. Also, do not add this sauce if you are struggling with extra pounds. When every calorie counts, it's better to choose healthier energy sources. Ketchup will not increase the percentage of fat in your diet and will provide some antioxidants. Due to the latter, it can be said that in terms of the content of useful substances, tomato sauce wins over mayonnaise, although it is not necessary to talk about any significant health benefits. Thank you for watching. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button so you won't miss new released video with interesting recipes and useful advice. See you in the next video.